Yo, in this life, you can't let it stress you out, no matter what happens to you. Because in this life, you only get two options. Option is to go left or to go right. Option is to do wrong or to do right. Okay? If you do wrong, you go down a path of hurt, pain, and death. If you do right, you go down a path of pleasure, happiness, or life. But some people will say, well, how come sometimes little kids die? You know what I mean? How come sometimes little kids die? Like a little kid. The thing is this, before you reach a certain age, okay? Before you reach a certain age, you are still under whatever bad karma is over your parents. So, if a little kid dies or whatever, when they're just being born, or a little kid dies while they outside playing, they're innocent, okay? But you're still under the bad karma of your parents. I know a lot of people is not going to like this. I'm sorry. But how come sometimes a little kid or a little baby wasn't supposed to make it, but they did? This baby was underweight when it was born. This baby was not expected to make it or something like that. But somehow or another, um oh, my fault. This baby wasn't expected to make it, and even if the mother tried to have the baby, she possibly would lose her life, and the baby probably still wouldn't make it, but somehow the baby survived and the mom survived. Well, that is because of the parents, the choices, the path they took, the karma. Okay? That's why. So, when you're a certain age or under a certain age, you're still underneath of your parents. And I don't mean a certain age as in this society. I mean a certain age in universal law, a certain age where you're not able to make your own choices yet. So you're held accountable for your parents' ex. Didn't mean to drag that out. You're held accountable for your parents' ex. But in that case, that will fall under the right choices, where it would be pleasure, it would be happiness, and it will be life. See, that's what you got. Two paths. One leads to pleasure, happiness, and life. The other path leads to hurt, pain, and death. So once again, this is Master and Teach GF, and I'm not trying to hurt nobody's feelings. I'm not trying to make nobody feel bad. It doesn't have to be you. It could be your other partner. Okay? And if you're the other partner, it doesn't have to be you. It could be them. Okay? But yeah, so I don't even worry about nothing that happens to me in my life right now, because I already know everything that's happening to me in my life right now, because I made it to this age, it's because of my choices. If something would have happened to me as a younger child, not a younger child, but as a child before I reached a certain age, then I would have been like, oh, why is this happening to me? But now I would know that it would have been happening to me because of my parents. It doesn't always have to be death either. Okay? It doesn't always have to be death. It can be the other things that are before death. It could be um the hurt. It can be the pain. It could be either one of those two. It doesn't have to be the extreme of the death. Okay? The age or whatever that you're no longer underneath of your parents and universal law, eh, I would have to guess. But if I was to guess, I would say it would probably be like 12. 12, 13, or something like that. Anything before that, then you're basically paying for your parents' sins. Okay? So once again, this is Master and Teach GF checking in and checking out. Peace.